Flap, 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 flap. Faye. Hello, summoners. Faye, the weather sure is warming up around here. The sun is shining, the snow is melting, and all the little forest critters are coming out to play. But there's no time to dwell on my dinner plans. We have to move on because I, Faye, have once again gathered some exciting news to share with all you summoners. Brace yourselves for the latest information on the Fire Emblem Heroes game. That's right, it's time for Faye Channel. Let's get started. Ooh, there's no shortage of updates to share. Let's start here. Hooray! Golden Week events are coming back. There'll be all sorts of events starting today, just in time for the start of Golden Week. Let's go over some of them now. First, there will be a Golden Week login bonus. If you log in 10 days during the active period, you can get dragon flowers, sacred coins, and heroic grails, so don't forget to check in daily. Next up, we've got Choose Your Legends Hero Fest summoning events. We'll be holding a series of Hero Fests featuring the top-ranked heroes from the first 4 Choose Your Legends events. Wow, 4 Hero Fests all at once? This is almost too much excitement for one bird to handle. Almost. The appearance rate for 5-star focus heroes during Hero Fest summoning events is 5%. And the appearance rate for other 5-star heroes is 3%. That means you'll have an 8% combined chance of summoning a 5-star hero. This is a great opportunity to fill your barracks with powerful allies. The next thing on the agenda is Golden Week quests. Clear these quests during the event to earn up to 5 first summon tickets for each of the Hero Fest summoning events I just mentioned. If you include the free first summon you get on each summoning event, that means you can get a total of... let's see, add those, multiply that by, carry the 0, square root of 24 free summons! Oh, I can't wait to try summoning all of those heroes I've had my eye on. Last, but never least, we're holding another edition of Faye's Quiz event. It'll take place on the official Fire Emblem Heroes Twitter account again this year, so be sure to give the account a follow. Let's get a little practice in, shall we? Now, study these silhouettes carefully. Which one do you think is me? Faye? Oh, got it! Of course, you all figured it out too, right? We'll reveal the answer at the end of this Faye channel. There will be 1 quiz question each day over the course of 7 days, for a total of 7 questions. We'll be treating the answer that gets the most combined responses from all you summoners as your collective answer. If you collectively answer 5 or more of the questions correctly, we'll send all players the rewards shown here. Work together and give it your all. We thought up some pretty tricky questions this year, so do your best to figure out those answers. All right then, next up is...
I descend from the Crusader, Baldur. On the battlefield, I strive to stay worthy to his name.
Oh my! It's Sigurd, from Fire Emblem Genealogy of the Holy War. Though he fought hard, he was also beset by tragedy and unable to accomplish his goals, his life cut short by a cruel betrayal. His legacy lived on through his son, Seliph. But there was so much that Sigurd would have liked to pass on to his son in hopes of raising him into a strong, compassionate man. Maybe this is how he'd look if given the opportunity to come to his son's aid? Sigurd's hallowed Tearfing skill increases his stats during combat and guarantees that he'll make a follow-up attack when his foe's HP is high enough. This skill can also reduce the amount of damage Sigurd takes from a foe's first attack when he initiates combat, or if a foe attacks him from a range of 2. On top of that, his Holy Knight aura skill can increase his movement by 1 at the start of your turn, even if his special didn't trigger. Sigurd is a cavalry unit, so that means he can move 4 spaces. If his special did trigger during that turn, though, then all of his allies can move 1 extra space as well. This is a good skill to have if you're ready to charge at your foe head-on. Sigurd is great at supporting his allies on the battlefield, but I wouldn't expect anything less from him. This feeling, this power. Legendary Hero Summoning Event, Sigurd, Fated Holy Knight, begins on April 28th. He sure looked regal riding that horse. I've never ridden a horse before, but I'd like to someday. Oh, I wonder if they make saddles in my size. Oh, moving along, we have this. It's time for info on the next version update. Ahead of the next Legendary Hero Remix summoning event, 2 legendary heroes are getting powered up with additional skills as part of the update that's scheduled for May 6th. The first hero who's getting stronger is Ryoma. He'll gain the Bushido 2 and Attack Speed Range 3 skills. When they're both equipped, not only will this combination of skills neutralize effective against flying bonuses and reduce the damage that Ryoma takes, they'll also reduce the stats of enemies within 2 spaces. These skills are a great fit for his weapon, the legendary blade Raijinto. The other hero getting powered up is Gunthra. She'll gain the Chilling Seal 2 and Attack Resistant Solo 4 skills. With these skills, not only will she be able to reduce more stats of certain foes at the start of her turn, she'll be able to reduce the stats of the foes around those foes as well. Plus, she'll be even stronger when she has no allies nearby. I get the sense these skills will give you quite an advantage in battle, so try to equip them both for the full effect. These skills will be added along with the update on May 6th. I'm definitely aiming for Ryoma and Gunthra in the Legendary Hero Remix Summoning event. Our next topic is My Summoner. Up until now, you've been able to choose one of these appearances for your custom summoner. But now these new styles are being added as well. All of the custom summoners I've seen have looked so good, so why not add a couple more options? But wait, there's more! Summoners will also be able to wield different versions of their signature weapon, Breidablik. Until now, summoners could only be equipped with a colorless tome version of Breidablik. But with the next update, they'll be able to switch to a sword, lance, axe, red tome, blue tome, or green tome version instead. Faye! It looks like summoners will be able to fill all sorts of roles on the battlefield. And on top of all that, the quests you see here will be added as well. Your custom summoner is just the right person to take on these Mjolnir Strike quests, so give them a shot. Plus, you'll be able to use the auto-create function in Mjolnir Strike too. Select auto-create here, and it'll automatically set you up with a team that will help you earn the highest score you can. It'll be even easier to set up a team that includes the appropriate mythic heroes for each season. And finally, after the update, you will be able to send your custom summoner to the Aether Resort. They'll appear in any structure you set up, so there will be plenty of opportunities to interact with your allies. Moving right along, reserve barracks are being added to let you house even more heroes than before. Each of your reserves will be able to house up to 100 heroes. Faye! New buttons were added to the Manage Barracks menu to go along with this change. Let's try Move to Reserves. Tap! We just need to pick a few heroes we want to move, and... ta-da! There they go. Right then, let's take a look at our reserves. Give Manage Groups a tap, and... there they are! It's all the heroes we just moved. Faye, but what does this arrow do? Oh, wow! It looks like there are actually a total of 10 reserve barracks. That means you can house a total of 1,000 heroes and keep them as backup. It's so nice to know that you won't have to part ways with heroes just because you run out of room in your normal barracks. When you want to move your heroes back to your normal barracks or to another reserve barracks, just select the heroes you want to move, then choose the barracks you want to move them to. This makes organizing heroes into different barracks of your choosing a breeze. Faye! Well, Summoners, that's it for today. I know not all of you celebrate Golden Week, but it's a pretty big deal around these parts. So I'm going to take the time off to relax at home. Oh, before we say goodbye, I almost forgot to share the answer to that quiz question from before. The answer is... this one! Faye, that was probably too easy for you, huh? I hope you enjoyed the actual quiz, but for now, I need to give my brain a break. Faye.